your morning marijuana motivation time. I'm with the Moses Marquis Saint, and every morning I get up and I am blessed to be alive, and today is no different. This message brought to you by Hemplitude. I've been puffing on this Delta 10 actually for a while now, and we're gonna get into this day as you should be getting into your head and getting your mind right. Every morning we talk about getting our minds right and making things better for everyone involved, and today is no different than that. We're going to talk about addiction to feelings, and I think I might have used the same title before, but this is maybe a different perspective, maybe similar perspective, but this one's going to hit home for most of us that are out there and doing the damn thing. It seems that we are addicted to our feelings. We are literally jumping from feeling to feeling, and you can go to last week when I talked about this, and somebody can cue the intro and let that slide on through. That would be dope. But that's what happens. We get up inside of our heads and we have feelings, right? And feelings, like my great aunt would tell you, are the truest form about you. But here's what's going to happen is that it can all lie to you, right? We can get involved with things that make us only want to feel a certain type of way. Reason I'm saying this is because I literally just left mourning the loss of my son through an abortion, and I'm having a tough time being honest about it because a lot of people don't talk about these things, and then it comes out of them sideways. They're inside themselves, like I've been in mourning. I've been wearing all black and not feeling myself, but today I put on my brand new white shoes. Okay, let me show these off. Let me show the kicks off. Yes, the pillows, with my brand new Adidas white socks, and I felt fresh. I actually felt the change. You know what I'm saying? I felt it inside myself where I was like, I'm not feeling angry anymore. That's happy. And what's so weird for most of us is we'll get stuck on a feeling, right? Hooked on a feeling. I can't believe it. You got to do that. You got to get a chance to believe that there's another feeling out there. And I've been talking about it, I think last week, Bink put in this video when the homies, we were talking about the Ferris wheel of emotions, right? The spin the wheel, if you will, of emotions with people. And we get to choose so many different emotions, but we get stuck on the one, and that's the addiction. When you're stuck on the one, I call it Saints addiction because I had to find something good to be stuck on. Shirts was easy for me because my head was overactive and I needed some stimulus to design. I'm an artist. My mind needed a canvas, if you will, right? So you got to create the canvas that you want your ideas and your beliefs and your feelings to come out on. Here's the deal, Pickle. There are a range of emotions. And what happens to most of us is we get stuck on one. And that's something that I wanted to have a conversation with people about. Is I didn't want to be stuck in mourning. I chose to be stuck in mourning. I chose to say, hey man, I don't feel right. This don't feel right. I'm going to stay here till it does feel right. And that's what we do. We get inside of ourselves and we might hold on to something way too long. Oh my God, check this fucking park, bro. We're going to get into this park. Hold up. We're going to park and spark real quick. Hold up. That's the morning marijuana motivation. I'm thinking about just calling it the morning motivation, but there's another dude out there saying it. I've been saying it for a while, but I guess we can all say it, right? Let's all say it together. So we're in it. We're in it to win it. And what are the steps that I do to change my attitude or my feelings? Check out this fucking park. Spared no expense. It's not green grass, but damn, they got basketball courts, solar panels, motherfucking walkovers and shit. Look at this jungle gym, dog. What? McCullough. Okay. Vista Park. What is this thing? Jesus. I'm somewhere else. I've never been to this park, but I just pulled over to Park and Spark and go for a walk and park. Walk. Anyway, the point is that we are inside of our heads choosing a whole range of emotions that could be a whole nother range of emotions. And it's that simple. You could get some information like, this is so weird. It's all concrete and shit. I'm going to walk up there. I have to get this drink of water. That we go into it. Someone could say, oh my God, your mom died. We already know how you're going to respond, right? And then I say, oh my God, you just won the lottery. We all know how you're going to respond. Someone told you that your mom died, then you won the lottery. That's your range of emotions. That's how far we can switch from the best days of our lives, about to have a child, to the worst days of my lives, losing that child to an abortion, an unwanted one, a choice. And I'm as guilty and responsible as anyone because I was choosing anger. In that situation, I was fighting for my life, or what I thought child's life, and what I was doing was pushing this life further away from me. And that's what we do as magnets. I keep talking about it, but it's true. We are the magnets inside of our heads. We are these very powerful beings that, oh, it's a bathroom. No, let's go up it, shall we? But that's what we are. We're powerful beings beyond all measure, and yet we don't give ourselves the chance. This is a fucking cool. Come here with some frisbees. Anyway, I'm addicted to frisbees, and it turns to anger, and it even turns out worse that I'm addicted to my feelings. There are people that to stay emotional. That's the way they cope. Since they were children, since they were a child, they got inside of their heads and said, man, let me hurt myself to hurt others. And real people know what I'm talking about because it's so fucking true. What is this, dude? This is so cool. It's like an observatory. You guys gotta come check out this fucking park. I could come park in Spark. We throw a whole party up here. Shit. Look at this with a cool little outskirt observatory. Where am I? Who the fuck? This is like a big water tower. Where am I? I've never been to this park. Beautiful mountain ridge. Welcome to Henderson, folks. And then that lookout. Living in the desert, baby. Mojave desert life. Coyotes, jackrabbits, tortoises. And I'm going to finish in here that I can change my mind. And that lets me know that my mind is healthy by changing to all white, right? I switched myself. Yeah, these shoes are cool. I switched myself from being a victim. That's a choice. I switched myself from living in fear. That's another choice. Most people don't make that choice, but it's a choice that you can make. And a lot of us will take a strategy of worrying to change the outcome. And as my spiritual mentor, Terry Prince, will tell you, worrying's not going to change the outcome. It's never has and never will. But a positive attitude, like the doctor was saying, is better than any medicine you could ever swallow, because then you have a positive chance of getting the results you want. Those magnets start affecting inside of our bodies, inside of our cells, inside of the water, inside of our cells, and that magnetizes. Our polarity extrapolates from us, and we reach out to either bring the fear closer to us or bring the shine closer to us. We want to have hope, right, over fear. We want to have the blessings that things will work. Eventually, I felt shattered. I felt like a liar that I couldn't tell people that. I couldn't say, oh, everything's a blessing, because it's not. Over here at Saints brand, it's not always rainbows and butterflies. Sometimes it's Saints addiction. Sometimes it's tears and fears and depression and suicidal thoughts and all the other things that are anti-shiny, abortion. And then everybody wants to be just a saint, right? I wanted to be a saint too my whole life. Oh, that's so cool. He's running with his dog. I mean, my last name is Saint, and yet I knew I wasn't a saint. I knew I was perfectly imperfect. I knew that I had a temper. I didn't know how bad. I knew that I had, I don't know, you know yourself. You're going to have to know yourself. I'm calling out myself because I can only speak for me, but everyone has something. And the healthy mind works on those somethings. A healthy mind projects that into the world and says, okay, rational mind, kick in right now. I don't need to sit here with a bomb in my hands. I don't need to sit here with hate in my heart. I don't need to perpetrate the feeling. Right? I want to look for a blessing. I want to look for not the stressing, but the blessings. That's why we're blessing over stressing, because everyone tends to do that. We tend to stay stressed and think that it's going to make us all right, where the cortisol levels are now inside of our cells instead of the light, the actual light from life, the actual light from sun that goes into all of our cells and makes everything grow. That's amazing. We are amazing. I love my life as much as I can every day. These people too, you know, when you're running with your dog in the fucking sunrise, you're loving your life. You might feel that way, like stretching it and yelling from the top of your lungs, but it's better than the pain that has come through our lives, right? Like everyone knows they get sedated, right? And it's maybe comfortable and stay in the middle. And again, those extreme thoughts of being in fear and ruminating and bringing into the negatives, we over here, the best day of my life, it's my birthday type shit. Somewhere in the middle, we'd be liking to swing this pendulum ourselves instead of bipolarity to each extreme. And that's something that everyone has a choice to do, but a healthy brain does. And I know when my brain's not being healthy, it does this side. And when I'm being healthy, it does this side. And I can go from black to white and do it that way. And that's how I do it every morning. I do it with the shine in my heart, and it's such a blessing. Check out this guy. This is super dope. Look at him. Look at him. Look, go, 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 go. He's faster than his dog, bro. He's faster than his dog. Yes, bless. So that's your 10 minutes to shine. Dogs on shirts. If you get a chance, every part goes to Saintsgiving. We give back. So it's dogonshirt.com. Someone else bought dogs with an S. But I own the domain name. The domain name's up. I'm actually going to my IT guy's house right now. Say what's up. And yeah, life is a blessing. So is this view. So are dogs. So are parks. And so is life. So I want you to stay blessed. And as always, Chigathon. That means goodbye, but not forever in Phoenix. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, and subscribe. Ciao.